Welcome back. Hunting can be fun, but it can also be dangerous. With deer season underway and rabbit and quail season coming up, we wanted to share some tips on how you can stay safe.
41 NBC's Ariel Schiller spoke with an emergency room doctor and the Georgia Department of Natural Resources to make sure your fun doesn't turn into an emergency.
If you've ever been hunting, you know there's a lot to consider in order to stay safe. I.B. Parnell is a wildlife biologist with the Wildlife Resources Division for Georgia DNR. He says the state requires people to go through an education course before hunting. Parnell shares tips on how to stay safe while hunting.
It is required in Georgia that you have 500 inches of hunter orange above the waist. That's usually in a vest form. We don't have any kind of a orange hat requirement, but you can wear an orange hat in addition to wearing your vest.
Dr. John Wood, Emergency Center Medical Director at Atrium Health Navicent, says most hunting injuries are from people falling out of tree stands. He adds firearm injuries can happen too.
You obviously want to use firearm safety anytime you're in the woods or using a firearm. And then be careful, when you're up in tree stands. We see people fall from those tree stands, so there are safety belts to keep you from falling out of those.
According to Parnell, most hunting in Georgia is self-service, which means wildlife management doesn't have personnel on site. He says if something goes wrong, call 911 if you have cell service. But there are other options in case your cell phone doesn't work.
I would definitely let your friends know where you're hunting. If you're hunting with other people that you know, having a GPS unit with you is sometimes handy as compared to having a cell phone. Although the GPS unit only logs your location, it doesn't necessarily give you any communication capability.
Dr. Wood says wearing reflective clothing and knowing who you're hunting with can help prevent firearm accidents.
Obviously, you don't want to fire towards homes or crowds of people or where your camp might be because you don't know how far your bullet's going to go.
In Macon, Ariel Schiller, 41 NBC News.
And for more information on hunting regulations, hunting season, and dates, you can go to the Georgia Department of Natural Resources Wildlife Resources Division website.